Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something so powerful, yet so often underestimated. It doesn't make headlines. It doesn't trend on social media. And yet, it is the quiet force behind every great accomplishment in human history. I'm talking about patience, the often overlooked, yet absolutely essential ingredient in the recipe of success. We live in a world of speed. Instant coffee, instant messages, fast food, same-day delivery. We've come to expect everything quickly. And when we don't see results immediately, we begin to question, doubt, and even give up. But the truth is, success doesn't come in an instant. Success comes through perseverance, resilience, and above all, patience. Let's think about some of the most iconic figures in history. Thomas Edison, for example. Do you know how many times he failed before finally inventing the light bulb? Over 1,000 times. Can you imagine trying something again and again 1,000 times without success? Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's patience. That's the quiet determination that says, "I will keep going no matter how long it takes." Now take the story of Mahatma Gandhi. He did not overthrow an empire overnight. He waited, fasted, walked thousands of miles, endured imprisonment, and still held on to his dream of an independent India. Patience was his weapon. Nonviolence was his path. And time was his ally. Or look at nature. The tallest oak tree once started as a tiny acorn. It took years, decades for it to grow tall and strong. The process was slow, but it was steady. And now that oak stands tall, unshaken by storms and rooted deep into the earth. That is the metaphor of success. You plant the seed, water it consistently, and wait. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust the process. You give it time. Patience is not passive. It is not sitting and waiting for things to happen. It is active. It is choosing to believe when you have no visible proof. It is continuing to work even when you see no results. It is falling down and standing back up over and over again. It is enduring criticism, overcoming fear, facing delay, and pushing through frustration, all while keeping your eyes on the prize. Let me ask you this. How many dreams have been abandoned just because the results didn't come quickly enough? How many businesses were shut down just before they could take off? How many careers were derailed not by failure, but by the unwillingness to wait and work for success? The truth is, anything worth achieving takes time. Whether you're building a career, a relationship, a business, or even building yourself, all requires patience. Success is not just about talent or luck. It's about staying committed for the long haul. Look at the athletes who win Olympic gold medals. Behind those few minutes of glory are years, sometimes decades, of disciplined practice. Early mornings, grueling workouts, missed parties, injuries, recovery, more training, and through it all, patience. Or the entrepreneurs who build global companies. They didn't just wake up one day with millions in their accounts. They faced failures, rejections, sleepless nights, and uncertainty. But they believed in their vision and waited for the seeds to grow. They trusted that patience would pay off, and it did. Patience doesn't just help you wait. It shapes you while you wait. It builds your character. It deepens your wisdom. It teaches you resilience. And when you finally reach your goal, you are not just someone who succeeded. You are someone who earned it, who grew into it, who is ready for it. Let's not confuse patience with laziness or inaction. Patience is not sitting on your hands and hoping for the best. Patience means doing your best consistently while trusting the process. It means showing up even when it's hard. It means keeping your focus when everything inside you is screaming to quit. It means believing in the future you're working for. Let me share something personal. Insert your own story or a fictional example, e.g., a young woman I know wanted to become a doctor. She failed her entrance exams twice. Everyone around her told her to give up, but she didn't. She studied harder, believed deeper, and waited longer. Today she wears a white coat and saves lives. Why? Because she was patient. So what do we do in a world that values speed, in a culture that rewards instant gratification? We must choose to be different. We must become people who value growth over quick results, who understand that slow progress is still progress. We must wear our patience like armor and remind ourselves that what's coming is greater than what's gone. If you're working towards something and you're not seeing results yet, don't quit. Stay the course. Your effort is not in vain. Your time is not being wasted. Every step you take is getting you closer to your destination. You are building something that will last. You are planting roots that will hold strong through life storms. In closing, let me leave you with a quote from the great Leo Tolstoy. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Use them wisely. Trust in your journey. Embrace the wait. And when success finally comes, and it will not just be a moment of achievement, but a testimony to your strength, your faith, and your unwavering patience. Do well to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.